Hello everyone, my name is Neil Lombard, for what it's worth. I'm 36 years old. I've been an active addict for close to 18 years now. 18 years of smoking weed and about 12 years of doing cat and crystal. I was born and raised in Secunda, which is in Mpumalanga. It's in the middle of nowhere. That's where the Sasol 2 plant is, where my dad works. So I lived the first 15 years of my life, in which time everything was all good. I was doing good in school, had no issues with drugs or alcohol or any such things. Moved from Secunda to Sasolburg because of my dad's work. That's where I got introduced to weed for the first time when I was about 16 years old. Smoked weed occasionally, like once every few months for the next maybe 2.5 years till I was 18. After that, it became a more regular thing since there was no school anymore. I did some courses from home, which enabled me more time to spend my time on weed and what little money I had. And I carried on like that till I was about 23, when I got a job opportunity to go to Pretoria. So I moved over there, still smoking weed, started my job over there. It was a good job, good paying job. Was doing good in the job for about a year when I made some new friends in Hatfield, introduced me to the nightlife of Pretoria. And wanting to fit in with this group, also started doing what they were doing, which was cat. But it was an occasional thing, like maybe once a week, twice a week maybe. And that went on for about 4 years, whereby I was managing with the drugs, still doing weed every day, weekends on cat. And then I started, going to the dealers by myself, as the weekend thing wasn't enough. As when I started doing it myself, things got a bit more worse. I was doing it like every second day, buying one bag at first, doing that for about close to 2 years. Then I really started getting into it by buying like a bag a day, and got to a point whereby I was being awake for like 4 to 5 days at a time, which also caused me to, write off my car, my little Clio. And as I needed the car to do my job, I was politely let go because I could no longer do my job without having a car. Moved back to Sasolburg in 2014 and continued on my downward spiral of drugs daily. I was there for about a month, just floating around at my dad's house. That's when I got another job. It was basically the same job as I did in Pretoria, just without the necessity of a car, which I'd already acquired by then. Thank you, Dad, again. And I continued doing that for the next 5, 6 years, daily, buying about 2 bags a day, easily, still managing up to that point. And around the December of 2022, that's when the first real tragedy struck my life. 5 years prior to that, I adopted a cat, and a few more cats after that. My first cat, I got her when she was 2 weeks old, and I had to bottle feed her, so she was quite precious to me. But anyway, December 2022, I went out today. It was about halfway through December. We had just gotten off work. It was now my vacation time. I went out go get some drugs. I came back home, and that one cat, I had 10 cats at that time, that one special cat wasn't there. And I waited around, waited around, waited around. Next day, still nothing. So I thought I would go out and look for her. And I did find her about 2 houses up. She was one with the road, which didn't quite sit well with me. Yeah. That's when things started to take a turn for the worse. I was doing up to 3-4 bags a day at that point. I was continuing down that path of self-destruction for about 4 months when it started affecting my work as well. Handing in assignments late, seeing clients late, missing deadlines. And about a month before I came here, I was asked to take some time off, take some time for myself at home, which wasn't a good idea, by the way, because I was still receiving my salary in full, which I used to basically just buy drugs. Every day, the whole day, staying at home, doing drugs, no responsibilities other than my cats. I wasn't eating, I wasn't cleaning the house, I wasn't doing anything productive wise. Just got worse and worse and worse. Up to a week before I came to F4C, I went out the morning to go and get my usual daily fix, picked it up, went back home, pulled the car into the garage, got out of the car, closed the garage door with me still in the garage, and just went back to the car and sit in the car. And there I sat for about an hour, just feeling sorry for myself. In the sense of this is not helping me in any which way. I mean, I'm already at home, trouble at work. If I carry on like this, I'm going to lose the car, I'm going to lose the house, I'm going to lose my cats. And that sudden realization put me in a position to just phone up my dad and tell him, yeah, listen, I'm in a sort of a bind here, I need some help. And his first response was, I know, and I've been waiting for you to come to me for this help, because he'd helped my brother about 8 years earlier. He was also here at F4C 8 years ago. He's been sober for 8 years, so obviously F4C was the place to go, since they obviously know what they're doing. And I spent about a week getting my affairs in order. Sweet old lady that I used to do volunteer work at, she runs a rescue and rehabilitation center. She offered to take in my cats for as long as it's necessary, and they're still there since I'm still here. Came to F4C 31st of August 2023. I'm on a 6-month program, which I will be completing in about a month and a half. And I can honestly say that I feel the best I've ever felt in my life. I mean, I can think clearly, I can sleep at night, no worries, no stressing about how to get the next fix, running around trying to get money. Just a stress-free environment where you can think, you can just relax. And yeah, I'm real glad I came here. This is about the best decision I've made. Like my dad said on the way over here, on that day, it was out of the fucking dumb things I've done throughout my life, this is about the bravest and most intelligent thing I've ever done. And that sort of stuck with me, because it's a small decision, but the impact is big. It's the impact not only on yourselves, but on your loved ones. You know, it's a sense of pride in them, that you acknowledge that you needed help, that there was something wrong, and that you are willing and able to accept any and all help, willing to take on the challenge, which is easier said than done, but it's possible. And yes, that's about the story of my life.
Then, Neil, there's someone out there who needs help, but then they don't know the rehab environment, how it's like, and they have doubts about it. What would you say to them?
Well, it's not like prison. It's not full of thugs and people that's gonna bully you and make fun of you and mock you. No, this is actually quite the opposite. I came here thinking that this is gonna be some intense thug life, but it's not. It's not. The patients here, they all just as broken as you are when they come here. The ones that have been here a bit longer, they know that the new guys coming here are broken and they need assistance and guidance. So it's a friendly environment, it's a helpful environment, it's as they say, it's a brotherhood. The staff here, they're not out to get you, not out to corner you, they're here to assist you, to guide you, to help you come to the root cause of your main problem. So they're basically here to help you. It's a, like I said, a peaceful, friendly, open, honest environment.
So, well, what is it that you're going to do to make sure that you maintain this sober life?
Well, after I complete the program in here, I'm obviously going back to Sasolburg because my dad said I can go live with him. And oh yeah, I was employed by his wife, and she also gave me the opportunity, since I took the step forward in asking for help and recovering myself, that my job position will still be available when I get back there. Other than that, I'm going to go to FRC Sasolburg and attend their outpatient program, which will be weekly meetings. And yeah, just keep myself busy with various hobbies that I used to do way back in the day. I mean, I play a couple of instruments. I do bladesmithing. I like music. I did study music production. I'd like to get back into that. Try to get myself some new instruments. Go on a few bladesmithing courses, and I'd also like to take up something regarding help with animals, other than volunteer work.
So, in this program, what is that one thing that out of the whole program that you enjoy doing most?
Well, it's a funny thing, but I like sitting with Randall. He's my counselor. Due to his experience in the life that we came from, he knows how to talk to you and talk with you. He knows how to listen, and he knows what you're going through. So the counselors here, they actually know a few things. You might perceive them as being out to get you, and or as being they don't know what the life is about, but they actually do.
Thank you.
That's it.